On a warm summer morning in New York City, as the world bustled beneath him, Philippe Petit took a step into the void. With nothing beneath him except 1,350 feet of open air, he walked across a steel cable strung between the twin towers of the World Trade Center. The city held its breath. The police waited. The crowds gasped. And for 45 minutes, he danced in the sky. It wasn't just a stunt, it was history. A dream born in an instant. Philippe's obsession with the towers began 6 years earlier, in 1968. At the time, he was just another street performer with a passion for defying gravity. Then, one day, while sitting in a dentist's office, he picked up a magazine that changed his life. Inside was an article about the tallest skyscrapers ever planned, the Twin Towers. For most, it was just an announcement of construction. But for Philippe, I saw the towers in that magazine and I knew instantly. It wasn't a question. It wasn't a dream.
It was a certainty.
I was going to walk between them. From that moment, his life revolved around one goal: conquering the impossible. Years of planning, all in secret. Walking between the towers wasn't just about courage. It was about meticulous planning, deception, and patience. Philippe and his team spent years plotting the operation in secret. They forged fake IDs, posed as contractors, and studied the security schedules of the buildings. He even snuck into the towers multiple times, disguised as a construction worker, just to understand the layout. In August of 1974, the plan was finally set in motion. Philippe and his accomplices smuggled hundreds of pounds of steel cables, rigging, and tools to the rooftop. As night fell, they worked tirelessly, securing the wire between the towers. Everything had to be perfect, the step into the impossible. As the sun rose over New York City, Philippe stood on the edge of the South Tower, looking across to the north. Below him, the world had no idea what was about to happen. Then, he stepped onto the wire. For the next 45 minutes, Philippe didn't just walk, he performed. He danced. He knelt. At one point, he laid down on the wire, gazing at the sky, with nothing but air between him and the streets below. New York stopped. Thousands gathered in awe. Police waited on both ends, ready to arrest him the moment he stepped off. But nobody moved. It was as if the world itself was holding its breath. For Philippe, there was no fear. Only freedom, the descent, and the arrest. After 8 crossings, Philippe finally stepped off the wire and onto the rooftop. Within seconds, police handcuffed him. But in that moment, he didn't care. He had done it. Though he was arrested, the charges were dropped. Instead of punishment, Philippe was given a celebration. The city of New York embraced him and his daring act, immortalizing his feat in legend. A legacy of defiance. Philippe's walk wasn't just about breaking records. It was about challenging limits, chasing dreams, and proving that the impossible is just a state of mind. His story inspired books, documentaries, and the award-winning film The Walk, starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt. But the real story wasn't in Hollywood. It was between those towers, in the footsteps he took as he defied gravity and doubt. The moral? Defy expectations, but maybe not the law. Philippe was a legend, but let's be honest, if anyone tried this today, they'd be tackled by security in under 5 minutes. Subscribe for more.